One. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jess?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to term two. We're so happy to have you with us. We'll give everyone a few minutes to sign on, but I just want to introduce myself. I'm Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager at University of the People, and it's always a pleasure to be here with you guys, especially when I get to speak with Kelly Pozinski, our Director of Program Advising. So, you guys, without Kelly, we would be lost because she is managing all of your amazing program advisors, and she's got a great team, and everyone has really positive things to say about their program advisors. So, for all our students out there, I'd love for you to share your positive experiences in the comments. So Kelly and I get together every Monday at 10 a.m. to talk about all the exciting updates that we have at University of the People. And it's also a chance for you guys to engage with each other. We encourage you to ask questions. We will do our best to answer them. If we don't cover them during the live event, we will review and respond after. But we do look at every single question and comment, I promise. So every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Kelly and I come together, like I said, to do these weekly student updates for you. We're here to answer questions. Like I said, we're cover main things, give you some tips and tricks. Thank you so much to everyone for joining. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone's messages. Why don't our students let us know what you're studying? And if you're an applicant, you can let us know where you live, so we can differentiate between the two. But everyone is welcome at every single live event. If you're an applicant and you're wondering how can I apply to University of the People, I have included a link in the description of this event for you to proceed accordingly. So feel free to ask any questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Okay, so we started I get a little confused when we start on a Thursday, but our first day of the new term was Thursday. So this is our first official week of the new term. So congratulations, guys. I hope it's going well. Why don't you let us know in the comments how your, first official week is going? We'd love to know. And like I said, I encourage you to ask questions throughout this live event. So as we begin week one, our first official week, many of our students are starting to study at University of the People for the first time. Kelly, what advice do you have for them? What if they have any problems? Who can they reach out to?
Thank you, Jess. So, if a student has any problems, they're more than welcome to reach out to their program advisor. Their program advisor is there to help them, guide them, and assist them with whatever issues they may be facing.
Okay, so Kelly, what exactly is the role of a program advisor? I think it would be really great to give like an official definition of what a program advisor at UoPeople is.
Okay, Jess. So program advisor is she, because I don't know if you have a female or male program advisor, is like your cheerleader that's on the sidelines. They're there to motivate you and to encourage you to move from one term to the next term and ultimately for you to graduate from your degree. The program advisor is also there, like I said, to answer any questions or concerns that you may have, if it be anything, maybe something related to your course instructor, for example, that you haven't received a response. Like, you can still contact your program advisor with those issues, and they will help you to get in touch. Basically, your program advisor is your main point of contact at the University of the People.
Okay, thank you so much. There is a question from a viewer I'm going to put on the screen. I love this technology. asked back from LA Lancaster, can a person take one class at a time, or do they have to sign up for 4 classes a semester?
Okay, Jess, so to answer the question, if you want to study part-time, you can take 1 course per term. You don't have to take 4 courses. But I just want to differentiate here that also based on your CGPA, that will determine how many courses you will be able to register for. So if you have a really, really high CGPA, for example, over 3.75, you'll be able to register for 4 courses for that term. That's if you want to. You're not forced to register for all 4 courses. And if your CGPA is below 2.0, then you can only take 1 course per term. But I just wanted to differentiate between that part-time study and the issue with the CGPA. So I hope that's clear.
Okay, great. Thanks, Cal. And then I'm going to show one more question from Dror Dvash. Hi, I'm from Israel. Thanks for the opportunity to study at UoPeople. How do I know if I sent correctly the assignments? Thank you, Dror.
So, Dror, that I think you should direct that question towards your course instructor. You can send them a personal message over the learning platform. Just ask them if they received the correct assignment. Like the learning week, I mean, the term started on Thursday, so we still are early in the learning week. So you still have time to check that out. So I advise you to contact your course instructor and ask them. If you don't get a response, reach out to your program advisor who also may be able to assist you in that matter.
Okay, great. And I agree with Marianne, who says, good question, Drawer. So anyways, Cal, maybe you can tell us, what if a student wants to drop a course? When can they do that?
Okay, Jess, so if the student wants to drop their course, you're still in the course drop window. You will have until Wednesday, the 18th of November. I was just checking my calendar there. So you will have until Wednesday, the 18th of November to drop the course. Just remember that one of the advantages is if you're dropping the course, it won't appear on your transcript. But if you're not sure yet if you want to drop the course, maybe you're finding it difficult, like maybe try push through, because you will still have the opportunity to withdraw from the course, but the withdrawal will come up on your transcript as opposed to the dropped. But just if they want to drop, they still have the window. They have up until Wednesday, and that's the 18th of November.
Okay, thanks, Cal. And I want to make a correction. I called Marlon Marion. I'm so sorry, Marlon. I'm going to tell you guys all a little secret about my eyes. I have the worst eyesight, and sometimes it's hard for me to see the comments. So, Marlon, I apologize for butchering your name. I see your comment. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. Okay, Cal, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing. And many of our students will be using Moodle for the first time. Can you please tell us what is Moodle and why our students love it so much?
Okay, Jess, so Moodle is our online learning platform, and this is where all of the learning takes place, or where you're submitting all of your assignments. It's basically like the one-stop shop for learning. Like you log onto here, and this is where you do everything. So it's simple, it's easy. For the new students, there was also like an orientation course, which I hope that you participated in. But if you're still having difficulties navigating yourself around the learning platform, or maybe you haven't even logged in yet and you're having difficulties, reach out to your advisor and they will help you.
Okay, great. And what is Yammer, and how can our students use it to their benefit?
Okay, Jess, so Yammer is our internal social media network. And the university offers students access to Yammer groups so they can connect with one another. Like really, I always say at the beginning of the term, like now is your opportunity to meet people in your course or who may live in close proximity to you. So make use of our internal social media platform Yammer. You never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to build a friendship with. So I encourage students to make use of it.
Okay, great. And someone, JP Garcia asked if Yammer is a burger. That's funny. JP, you're funny. Okay, I think you also said that you accept my eyesight, so thank you for that. Okay, so we know that a lot of students will be studying online for the first time. Each term since, March when COVID happened, we've seen our numbers increase a lot. So there is an obvious trend that students are, people are switching to online education. Maybe you lost your job, so this is an opportunity to, to learn while you're looking for a job or whatever your reason might be. So because our students are, because a lot of people are either in a lockdown because of COVID, or they're in lockdown 2.0 or lockdown 1.5 and a half, 1.5, I don't know, whatever your situation is. A lot of our students are studying online for the first time. And obviously, maybe you're not used to working from home. So maybe, Kelly, you can give us some tips on how to, how to beat these disturbances.
So, Jess, first of all, designate a workspace or a home office. Like maybe you have a spare room in your house that you can make an office from. If you can, that's great. If you can't, maybe just dedicate yourself a corner so when your family sees you there, they know that you are studying and they mustn't disturb you. Create a schedule so you know how your day's going to look beforehand. Maybe you want to do this like the night before, so you already know the next day kind of what you're doing at what hours. And also, it's very important to not forget to socialize with your friends and go out, have fun, enjoy while you're still studying. So those are a few of my tips, Jess. If any of our viewers have further tips, we would love to hear them. So share it with us.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I think something that's really cute that I do with some of my coworkers that I'm not used to seeing in the office every day is having a virtual coffee date. So I guess that's trending in 2020. Anyway, so that's all we have for today. Kel, do you have any other updates?
Sorry, Jess, I forgot to unmute. I don't have any other updates. Literally, like it's the start of the term. Don't leave your work to the last minute. If this is your first term with us, don't wait for Wednesday morning to roll around and now you realize that you must now submit your assignments. Plan ahead and submit it early so you are ready for the second learning week. Those are my tips, Jess. And I just want to answer because I see LA Lancaster keeps asking, are there any age limits? And there's none. Like we accept people. You have to, of course, the one age limit we do have is you have to be over the age of 16. That's the only limits that we do have.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Kelly. So that's it for our updates. I want to remind you that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, I'll be interviewing our health science student, Paul from Nigeria. So he'll be sharing his story. And then the day after that, I'll be interviewing Ricky from the Philippines, who's pursuing his MBA, and he has his own startup. Both guys are very interesting and very sweet. So both of those live events will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube. Our live events are for everyone. They're not just for students or for applicants and hands-on students as well, and we encourage everyone to check them out. It's also a great way to come together and engage with each other, ask questions for us, ask questions to the students. So yeah, it should be super cool. So I want to thank Kelly, who is always a pleasure to speak with during these live events. So thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Jess. It was great to be here with you again.
Thank you. And I hope everyone has a great day and stay safe and healthy out there. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the interview with Paul, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay.
Thank you, Jess.
Thanks, Cal. Bye, everyone.
Bye.